Welcome everybody, it's Andrew again. This is the third or fourth video in the series looking at how you go about creating your wiki page, your collaborative wiki project. And this video will specifically look at how you'd go about creating subpages and adding content to that subpage. So what I'll do is just show an example of some students' work last semester, and they've kindly agreed to allow us to use that. And this is a response to, they've called this page question 1. So we can see here now, if we scroll down, they've added some information about the page, and then there's some imagery, so a graphic of a photo and some more information, and they've used a graph to support their points. And again, you can see that they actually have added some links as well, which is great. And some more images, and we scroll down. So it's a combination of paragraphs and then images to support what's being communicated. So this is a great example, and what I want to do is just show you how you would go about creating this example exactly as it is. So you can see here now there's some references and some images. So let's have a look at how we'd go about doing that. Okie dokie, so I'm going to work in my wiki that I created for the last video. So you can see here now that's our title page, and you can see our images that we added to it. So I'm going to click on page 2. So if you remember, that's how you navigate around the wiki. And so we've got here a page title. To edit and add information to the wiki, we need to press on the Edit Wiki Content button. Okay, so when that page loads, you'll be then presented with the visual text box editor that comes with Blackboard. So most of you have probably will work in the first instance in developing your contents for the subpages in Word, and that's fine. So I'll just show you some tricks or tips about how to copy and paste materials from Word to your wiki page. So I'm just going to jump out to Word, and you can see here now what I've got is or a subsection of that wiki that we looked at before. Now this is really important. It is possible to copy and paste text and tables and things like that into Word, but it's not possible to copy an image from Word into your wiki. So for example, I can press Control C. I'm going to then move back to the wiki and press Control V. Okay, so that's good. Our first paragraph has come into the wiki. Now the problem here is that it's when you copy from Word, it also brings along all the formatting with Word, which in some cases can be problematic depending on what styles you're using. So I would recommend that in all cases that you remove all the formatting that's in Word. And to do that, what you do is you select the paragraph or the piece of text that you want to, what I'll call clean, and then you use the little rubber button that says remove formatting. Now what that does is it replaces any formatting that's come over from Word. And the great thing about that is that it'll allow you to have all your text consistent throughout the document, and that's really important. So that's how you remove any unwanted formatting from from Word. If you want to apply any styles, then I recommend that you use the styling tools that are within Blackboard. So let's say, for example, we wanted to make this bold, then we would use the bold tool here. So this is very much similar to Microsoft Word, where it has its dot points, bullet point lists, and indentation, for example. So the key thing is remove any formatting first and then reapply the styles in Blackboard. So that's great. What we've got now is our text. The next step is we want to get the image directly below that text. So what I'll do is I'll put a return in. Now, as I said before, it's not actually possible to just copy and paste the image from your Word document. You need to upload the image as a file. Okay, so you will first need to save the file onto your desktop. Blackboard has a tool that says Insert Image, so similar to PowerPoint. So when we click on that, You need to then say browse my computer, and we go to the desktop, and I need to find my images, and then I can see my image. One of the things to point out here is to look at the size of your image. Now, if your image is any bigger than, say, 800 by 800 pixels wide, that's how wide it is, then you'll need to resize the image, and I'll talk a little bit about that later. So once you've selected your image, click open, and again we need to put in an image description. So this might be a protest, okay, and that's for accessibility reasons. And then we can click on this insert button. So what we can see there now is that we've got some text with an image, which is great. So I can submit that now, and we can see that we've got the first sort of part of our document, or our second page, developing. So let's go in and add some more information. Okay, so I went to edit. Now I'm going to go back to the Word document, and what I'm going to do in this case is we're going to add this, and we're going in this example we're going to create a hyperlink. So we go here, put another return below the image, and then, like we did before, we select the whole paragraph, and we select the remove formatting button, which is great. Now sometimes the hyperlinks will actually be copied from Word, which is great, but in other cases it won't be. So I'll just show you how to go about creating a hyperlink. So it's very similar to how you create a hyperlink in Word. You select the text that you want the hyperlink to appear on, and in the Blackboard content editor there's an insert link button, and this is where you put your link. So I'm just putting an address here, and I would recommend in this target field option that you select open in a blank window or in a new window, and then we say insert. Okay, so you can see there now that that link's there. You can also edit your links, but if you place the cursor over the link and we go over it again, and you can check to see whether that link's come across okay. In some cases the links may not come across and work, so it's just simply a matter of selecting hyperlinking, or selecting the text and then using the break link or remove link option, re-highlighting the text and then clicking your link and then adding in your link here, and again using blank window and then insert. So I've added a couple of links now, so let's have a look at if those links work. You can see that the link's opened and it is opening up to the page that I wanted it to. Okay. So that's how you go about creating one of your internal pages for your group assignment. Remember to, when working from Word to your wiki page, remove all the formatting and then reapply the formatting from Blackboard.